All right, we're going to get started with head coach Bradley Carnell. We'll start with an opening statement. We'll go to questions in the room, and if we have time, we'll take some on Zoom.
Thanks very much, Eric. Yeah, good evening, everybody in the room, and good evening, everybody out there. Yeah, not a proud moment to sit here in this building, and yeah, to be here with my team and we go down 1-0. Not a proud moment for me. I really thank the fans for coming out here. We could hear them all game long, and very impressive from them. So we're grateful for that. And it's a game of momentum. We have the moments, we ride it out into this 68th minute, and exactly to how we thought it's going to go. Very tight game on this, with these conditions. And I thought, we got it exactly to a place where we needed it. Managed to squeeze enough final third territorial advantage, get the penalty. And then it's a momentum, right? It's the momentum over a game of 90 minutes. The momentum doesn't go our way when we get the penalty, and 4 minutes later they score the goal. So took us a while to come back from that, and then we start dominating again. Couldn't get back in the game. So congrats to Sandro. Yeah, we'll take this one on the chin. Streaks are meant to be broken at some point. It's just unfortunate it happened here in this building. Yeah.
Thanks, Bradley. Jillian?
Any update on Andre, and how did you think Rick did coming in?
He's busy with the doctors right now. I think the host doctors here, he's getting a sort of assessment right now. So it's not sure. There's something grabbing at the back of his leg, I think, somewhere on the hamstring, but maybe. I don't think it's too bad from my gut feeling. So let's just wait and see. And I thought Rick is composed. He comes in, he takes it, within his stride, and these are good moments for him, not knowing when to come in and unexpectedly to come in, and now he has to be at a high alert straight away. So it's not easy to come into these types of environments, but he did fine. I mean, we didn't give up much. We give up the goal basically on the shot. I don't think they recorded too many shots throughout the evening on goal. So yeah, just a pity that the game ends the way it did.
And Nate Harriel made some key plays defensively this evening. What are your thoughts on his minutes, and how nice is it to have a player that can play so many positions like that?
Yeah, there's Nate the teammate, and Nate the player on the field and off the field. So Nate is a prime example of what a pro should be like every single day, and how he applies himself in training weeks, and then he gets rewarded with national team call-ups and so on. So we can play him on the right, the left, the center. So we've used him at right 10, and I've spoken about his qualities all over the field. So we love having Nate around the group, and we love it when he's on the field, and he makes big plays for us, as do so many other guys. And yeah, we just have to now refocus and reset, and go again in a must-win game next week.
Okay.
Bradley, midway through the first half, it looked like Milan and Chris Donovan started mid.
Yeah.
It looked like they shifted off, I thought. Mm-hmm. Was that something you were seeing out there on the field? You decided to make that switch?
Yeah, so that we were able to pick up, we planned for a game plan with the field, obviously, the way it is. And then our guys want to play a little bit and find little moments of pockets of space. So we changed the tactic to try and just get in their half, and there we can start playing. So with Milan between the lines and Donovan on the last line, and he gets one or two plays, where Donovan's almost on a breakaway. So, Milan has got an ability to play between the lines, and he picks up really excellent spots. And whether you play him in the 9.5 where he's dropping underneath, or whether he's playing out in the 10 spot, I thought Milan, from a physical load, surprised me. I didn't think he could go the whole game, so credit to him. And we'll keep on bringing him along, whether it's in the 10 or the 9.
And you mentioned about the field, like how much did the field conditions affect what you guys wanted to do on a normal basis?
99%.
Oh.
Going off that, I saw the ref had approached the ball prior to Bruno's PK spot.
Yeah.
Was that Bruno trying to place the ball in a spot that wasn't as effective?
Well, he didn't have to replace it because the ref should check it once. He did. And then they complain, and then he goes again and checks it. I have no idea why he has to break the momentum of our group right there. So I have no idea. So the ball was not moved then subsequently. It didn't have to be changed, the position. The ball was in the radius it should be in. So I'm not sure. And that's always difficult for us, for a penalty kick taker, right? He's got his momentum. He's got exactly what he wants to do. He's placed the ball. The ref's ready to blow. Some of their star players now start complaining. And all of a sudden, we have to, have another break in the routine. So again, it just wasn't our night.
And did you have a chance to speak with Bruno or get a sense of his reaction to the miss?
All good, all good. You know, we stick by each other. We've done so many great things together as a group. So there's by no means we're gonna start singling out guys for not scoring a penalty. Like, please don't let me start there.
Bradley, I know you one shot on target tonight. I know there was plenty of chances, half chances, I should say. Iloski had a chance where he chested down that over the six ball.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Kai Wagner just missing wide in the second half. When you look at your team's chance creation tonight, you have obviously Damiani's penalty, the other one on target. How would you assess the chance creation?
Listen, you have to give credit to the opponent as well. We played them 3 days ago. We showed them. We've played them 4 weeks ago. We've showed them. Yeah, and they found a way. Yeah, they were very. This is a do or die game for them. You know, and we have to have that mentality. These are do or die games for us as well, just on a different scale. So you know, obviously we are where we are, deservedly so. And we're enjoying where we are right now. It's a challenge for our group because unexpectedly there, and now we have to learn to have that tag with us. So again, we grow every single day, even when they don't go our way.
And then you talk about how it's difficult having a game on Wednesday. It was pretty late into the evening because of the weather delay. It's always going to be difficult to beat a team 2 times in a row in the season. Just anything different you think that Rebel did this game compared to what they did previously?
Well, different personnel. You know, I think Tim Parker had an excellent game at the defense. No, Isla as well played really, really well, and took away a lot of our threat, what we try to do. So you have to tip your cap to Sandro, and I have no problem doing that. You know, yeah, like I said, it sucks to do it in this building. Feels bad for me, bad for the fans, and bad for the club. And yeah, the players don't enjoy this moment. But again, it's just a moment. There's still so many more to celebrate.
We'll take one more in room and then we'll do one on Zoom.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't prepared to do it because here I was actually asking for a player and this thing here.
Oh,
All
we'll
good.
go to-
All
go to
good.
Zoom.
We'll go to Zoom.
Sorry.
Jonathan Tannenwald?
Thanks, Erica. Hi, Bradley. If Andre doesn't get hurt, I wonder how much that changed the substitution plan for the night, because you were able to load up a lot of guys in the second half, but it left you one short.
Yeah, that the minute that happened, I was like, that screwed us a little bit. So again, a game unfolds in different ways. We start at 0 minutes, we end at 90, and then we have to play the cards we get dealt. It's just what it is. And yeah, again, we're inconvenienced a little bit by it, but I thought the guys who came on made a push, and we got back to ourselves. We got it to 70 minutes at zeros, and we got a penalty to get the go-ahead goal. So, and unfortunately, it doesn't unfold that way. We coulda, woulda, shoulda, and we would never have known.
And the other question I had was, did you see what did it? Was there a specific moment from what you could tell that did it? Because
Yeah,
watching
so
broadcast, I couldn't quite.
yeah, so the ball gets played over the back to Choupo-Moting. Dre thinks he can get out there and intercept. He says, boy, he felt it's too far away, so he had to put on the brakes. And at the deceleration, I feel that's when it happened.
All right, thanks everyone. Thanks Bradley.